Hi guys! Alright, today I'm just doing a review of a T-fal pan, and it's one of the new eco-friendly pans. It's called T-fal Viva, and essentially it says it's going to help you be healthier because you can cook with less oil and fat. So I'm going to test that today in the video, making a stir fry with no oil. You have better temperature control and even heat distribution. There are videos you can check out online with regards to this. And T-fal, of course, is a name that's been around for a long time, and there's information on their website you can check out. The products are guaranteed to have no PFOA, no lead, no cadmium, and it's good for your health and the environment. It's also recyclable. And it uses PTFE, which is an inert material. It's non-toxic when ingested. It's used in medicine and surgery, in pacemakers and other things, and it does not react in any way with water, food, or domestic cleaning products. So it is certified to be harmless by public health bodies in Europe and the US. Okay, hello guys. I'm just going to do a review of this T-fal non-stick pan. It's the T-fal Thermospot. It says new, resists superior non-stick interior for easy cleaning and easy cooking and easy cleanup. And it says that this gets to the perfect cooking temperature and delivers heat evenly throughout your pan for reliable results. This is a saute pan. I'm going to make some dinner. I'm not going to read all the stuff that's on this. You guys can look this up. This is how to care for it, etc. But it's supposed to be easier to cook with and clean. I did use it once already. So I'm just going to do a review. T-fal Viva. I'm not cooking eggs or anything like that, so you won't see me do a review of that with this. But it has no PFOA, no lead, no cadmium. It's recyclable, and it's safe non-stick coating. Okay, non-stick exterior as well. Alright, so I'm just going to get started. I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to put that down to almost medium on my stove. And because I'm going to be frying up, I'll show you. I'm frying up these beefless strips. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the pan. Just a little. Okay, so that's like a teaspoon. And I'm going to basically spread it around. As it gets warmer, we'll see how this works out. But so I'm going to let the pan heat up and I'll be back. Alright guys, it's so non-stick that even the oil doesn't really stick. So that's good. I'm just going to place the pieces in here. Oh! That scared me. I mean, I don't know if you could make this without putting any oil. Maybe you could. But I think you could bake these. But of course I'm trying out the new pan. So, some of you will be happy about that. Because you thought I should get a new pan. A new pot. Alright guys, so I'm just going to, mix this around a little bit. I'll come back in a moment. We'll see how it's faring. Okay, so I've turned a bunch of them over already, and as you can see, I can hardly see any of the oil. So I guess maybe what was in here sucked up a little bit, and, nothing, of course, right now is sticking. But it's still frying. It's getting nicely browned. I'm just going to turn them over a little bit more. I'm going to just cook them until I believe they're warm enough. It has a sauce I'm going to add in there. So with the sauce, we're going to see how well the sauce wipes out. I'm going to basically do that at the end of this. It's also about how easily you can clean this up, of course. Alright guys, so I'm just going to keep cooking, and the next time you see this, I might have the sauce in there already. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some frozen broccoli. I'm going to put in here. I have to say it's looking really good. Like it's browning. Even the sauce is not sticking to the pan as I'm cooking. It's like basically staying on the product. I like it. I'm liking this a lot, guys. Okay, I'll just be back with you when I take it out of the pan. Just want the broccoli, it was frozen, so I just want it to unfreeze. And when I get it out of the pan and wipe it out, let's see how easy it is. Okay, I'm just going to, let's do this. Just flip it all out. You see that? It's all sliding out easily, absolutely. Oops. Nothing has stuck to the pan. And you know what? So that I make this review even more complete, I'm going to do a rice stir fry in this. So I'll get that stuff ready and I'll be back. Actually, let me wipe this out for a moment. Let me just get a paper towel, because that's what we want to see as well. Oh yeah, oh, that's nice and smooth. Oh yeah, that's just coming right out. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so far, I mean, this, right now, this looks pretty much brand clean again. Brand new clean. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna be back. We'll do stir fry. Okay, I'm back. And all I did with that pan was I just wiped it out. I have not officially washed it, and it looks great. I am going to make my stir-fried rice. So I'm gonna put some onions in the pan. Essentially, I'm putting stuff in right now without any oil. I might add a little bit of water. I think I probably will. But I'm first gonna give this a mix and just see what happens. When I typically make fried rice in my other pans, they always end up sticking. Something always sticks to the pan. Okay, because I want to saute this a little bit more, I'm going to just put a little bit of water. I'm going to saute that around so these get nice and soft. Actually, I probably didn't need to add water. I'm going to put a little bit of frozen kale. So while that's cooking right there, I'm going to get the kale. So this is the kind of pan that can make it easier for you to cut down on using oil. That's great. Help aid in your general health. Okay, so I'm going to put this much kale. And then just mixing. So since the kale is frozen, it already will have some liquid content to it. Oops. Yikes. There you go. I'll do this for a little bit and I'll be back. Okay, it's looking pretty good, and it appears that the onions and kale have soaked up the water. So I'm now just going to add mushrooms to this. And let's see how this handles. And again, if I need to add a little bit of liquid, I will. And I probably will add liquid just to help the mushrooms cook a little bit more, but you typically would do with oil. So I'm doing this all with water. Maybe I'll just put a little bit more of the water. You just want the mushrooms to get soft and start to wilt. That's also possible that might happen if you leave it and cover the pan. You could have the heat a little bit higher. Alright. I don't think it's going to take much longer. I left some of these pieces really big, as you can see. Okay, and some of the mushroom pieces are already starting to wilt, and of course the onions are cooking a bit more. All of this with no oil. Now if you want to make this a little more flavorful, you could put a little bit of veggie stock. So that's what I'm doing, just putting a little bit of veggie stock here. And as you can see, nicely wilted, nothing sticking. So now I'm going to add my rice. And this is not enough. I've got a bit more rice, so I'm going to put that in and I'll be back. Okay, so I have my rice in here. And now I'm just starting to mix everything up. Some of the rice was just freshly cooked today, some's coming from the fridge. And basically right now I'm going to put in my soy sauce. And Chloe, you want tomatoes in here, right?
Yeah.
I have onions. I got lots of onions. Okay, so I've added the soy sauce to this. And I will put some tomatoes. But look, everything is not sticking. This is looking great so far. This is definitely something that I end up having issues with the rice always sticking in the pan. Beautiful right here. And just going to season this up a little bit. This is just basically going to be finished right here, guys. Just going to put a bit of garlic powder. Okay, so you hear all that crackling? That's typically when I start getting rice sticking to the pan. And so far it is smoothly mixing around, nothing sticking. This is great. Alright, I'm just going to add the tomatoes. I'll be back and we'll just see how it comes out of the pan. Okay, so I'm just putting the tomatoes and it's been cooking as I've been doing this and still nothing is sticking to the bottom. So when they say non-stick, they really mean non-stick. Just giving it another little mix. Alright, so far this pan is looking awesome. I don't know how long it will last. That's what I didn't notice on the pack, if there's some sort of guarantee, but as of right now, the non-stick is working very well. And let me just put this in a plate. Okay, it's coming out perfectly. Look at that. Okay. So nothing has stuck to this, except right there. So this is really amazing. That's always the problem I've had with fried rice. So it all came out, like they say, cleanup will be easy with this. And that is the review for this T-fal pan. And thank you guys for watching.